Hello everybody and welcome to my second video on Python programming tutorials for beginners. So today I will be talking about variables and print statements. So open up your IDLE. That if you didn't install Python, you should just go check my last video. We installed Python. So if you did that already, go and open your Python IDLE. Alright, takes time to load. Alright, now let me just open this full screen. Alright, so now that you have your IDLE open, we're going to start by the basics. So type in print and then open parentheses and close parentheses. So now what you're going to put between those parentheses is whatever you want. Just make sure they are in quotes or double quotes or single quotes. So let's say I do double quotes here. I don't know if this is, let me just change the font here just so you can see. Well, there it is. Right, size, let me just change it to 20. Okay, apply. Alright, it's much better. So now that you have that, let's say this, and you can type whatever you want in here, and then let's enter, and then it's gonna output exactly what you put in those quotation marks. So let's say I'm gonna take the exact same thing, paste it in, but instead of double quotes, I'm going to put single quotes. So what's the difference? Nothing. It just, if you like single quotes or double quotes, it's your choice. But I like single quotes because it's easier to type in and it's faster to type. So yeah, same thing, same output. And so what that print statement does, it just outputs what you put in the parentheses. So let's say take this and I forget to close the parentheses. All right, now I enter, and then it's like, oh, did you miss a parentheses? Because like then it's indenting like that, and then if you enter again, okay, maybe not in IDLE here, but if you go here, okay, I can't explain this because, all right, there you go. That's the error. All right, so now it says end of line syntax error, end of line. EOL stands for end of line while scanning string literal. So what this means is that you missed something at the end of the line, and I missed two things actually. I missed the single quotation mark and the parentheses. So let's go and take this, paste it in, and let's close it. Now it works. So yeah, and now let's see what happens if you put no quotation marks. So I put no quotation marks. Now it's going to think that this word is a variable. So now it says name error name whatever here is not defined, because it thinks that you define a variable when you don't put the quotation marks. It thinks it's a variable, so it searches for that variable and it doesn't find it, obviously, because we didn't define it. So let's come here. Let me just restart the shell. Alright, and I'm going to like this. Alright, I'm going to make a variable. So let's say test, I'm going to call it test, is equal to hello world. No, let me just put it. Alright, and variables, you can call them whatever you want, but just try to be as descriptive as possible. So I put test, but in fact I could actually put, let's say, hello world, because that's what's going to be outputted. So try to be as descriptive as possible when you put your variables. So you don't want to say like here you don't want to say let's say like this is not descriptive. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it hello. Oh no, actually I could call it var, okay, for short for variable. So this, and it works. And then let me see and print var hello world, so it prints what is in var. Now let's say I have this variable. No, actually, yeah. Okay, yeah. I have the same variable, right? Same name. And let me see, I'm gonna say it's gonna be test 1 2 3. Alright. Now, what do you think will happen if I try to print var again? So what will happen is that it's going to be var is going to be reassigned to test 1 2 3, and it's going to print test 1 2 3. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's say I'm going to put two variables. So a is equal to 50, b is equal to 30. Now you have two variables in the numbers. So yeah. So now you can also do other stuff, like you can print two variables at the same time. So let's say I come here and then I want to print a and then put a comma b and then end it, and then it prints 50 and 30. Now you can also print multiple strings at a time. So strings are these things in quotation marks. They are called strings. And let's put them inside, and let's see, let's put hello on the first string, and then comma and the quotation mark, and on the second string world, and it's gonna print them all in one line. So yeah guys, that will be pretty much it for print statements and variables. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will answer. And if you have any problems, also leave in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed for more videos. And I will see you guys next time.